Though, of course, my real intention is that all of them, the ones who are in my mind and the ones who I haven't thought about for years, all of them receive it in as much a way, in as big a way, and in the proper way, or as a gentle a way as they should receive. That's my intention. And of course, we don't want to stop with our family and friends. So we want to widen it again, and maybe I'll think about, me personally, I'll think about widening it here to all the people in the Middle East, to Israel and the Arab countries that surround Israel, and the Muslim fundamentalists and the people who are suffering with that, and the Jewish fundamentalists and the people who and the less fundamentalists and the people. So like all of them, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Of course, from an eagle-eye view, everyone's doing the best they can according to their understanding. So I intend it now, and I ask for the Heilstrom for all the people in the Middle East, and I feel that widening somehow. And always, it's a different quality of energy, and I do feel the widening and the spreading somehow. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's all important to go. In the Bruno group, I understand this is the way they work, from the individual to the smaller group, the most close to us, and then the wider group, which would be the friends, and then widening it out. And of course, I won't stop in the Middle East. I will continue, and I will say, Bruno, please send the Heilstrom to all the people of the world. And I will intend that, and maybe I'll think about Africa a little, which Cryon says Africa will rise and will become the great economic superpower of the whole world. I believe in the rising of Africa, like Cryon talks about. I believe, I know it will happen, but I know they're having trouble in the now. So I imagine maybe Africa, and then I'll go maybe to Asia, and I'll think of countries like China and Vietnam and Thailand or whatever, Cambodia, Laos or Oceania, all those Pacific islands. And that's my personal way of doing it. And then maybe I'll think about Europe, and I'll think about how the people need it, how people need healing and love in Europe, which is maybe, I don't know, I'll think about Europe and how their needs can be met by this Heilstrom. And then I'll think about North and South America. Maybe I'll think about native peoples who are in big need of healing because of all they've suffered and the persecution. So I might think about Native Americans, wherever I feel guided to think. But my intention is the whole world, that the whole world of people receive the Heilstrom. And I dive into those sounds and those words. And I won't stop with human beings, of course. Me personally, I will go to the divas and the nature spirits next. The realm of Pan, the great being Pan, the great god, if you will. Pan, the spirit of nature. Pan is the spirit of nature, and he's a very real, loving, all-encompassing being. The word fun, by the way, is intimately connected with the word Pan. It comes from him. Panacea. Pan is a wonderful, existing, real being of light and love and guidance and help for us. So to the world, Pan's world of Diva, all of nature is Pan's world. He's the spirit of nature. So I'll send it to the divas and the nature spirits. And they're having a hard time because they need human beings to believe in them. It's important for them. We are key for them like they are key for us. And so by always including them, before I get to the trees, to the plants, and the minerals and the animals and the plants and the minerals. I will go to the caretakers of nature and the architects of nature, the divas and the nature spirits, and I will send with my intention the Heilstrom. I say, Bruno, please send the Heilstrom to the divas and the nature spirits, and I will feel that. And that's my way of sending them love and letting them know, oh, I believe in them, and I know that they're so very real and so very important, and how grateful I am to them. So I'll send it to them, and then I'll send it to the rest of the natural world, the animals and the plants and the minerals, and then to all of Gaia, all of beloved Mother Earth, the sentient, conscious, loving being of Mother Earth, and all beings on this world, beings in other dimensions, beings in the near Earth realms, which are having a very hard time, like the astral realms, the near Earth realms. And then I will broaden that, and I will say, Bruno, please send the Heilstrom to all beings everywhere. And of course, I mean everywhere. And I feel that. And that has a particular quality of energy. And this is a very powerful, beautiful thing that I try to do once a day. And can you feel the energy? Have you been doing it with me just now? So I understand that the Bruno group meets at all around the world. The Bruno people link in at 9 in the morning and 9 in the evening. So if you choose to do it at those times, then you are linking in with Bruno people doing it. Bruno organization. No, people who do this work. You're linking in simultaneously with them, and it's a wonderful thing to do. It's like being in a huge auditorium or coliseum or whatever. I personally, it doesn't fit me to do it at these specific times, and I know that at some level all time is an illusion anyway. So I do it when it's good for me, and I try to do it at least once a day. And oh well, it blesses me, and it reminds me of who I really am, and I literally feel that it blesses the world. So, and the universe, and all beings everywhere. So I heard a lecture of Christiane Northrup. She's a famous author, gynecologist, and she writes mostly about women and women's issues, but she's brilliant and funny. And certainly there's a lot there for men to learn from. And so I heard this lecture of hers, and at the beginning of the lecture she did this Bruno Heilstrom invocation and sending. And she did it in front of a big group of people at the Hay House conference. And I heard it on my disc some months later on my CD, and the energy just came through the CD as if I was in the room. So what a great thing to do, what a powerful thing to do, and what a simple, beautiful thing to do. So I recommend with blessings and love.
Avgad hozarticha mansa pitz karashtia. Avgad hozarticha mansa pitz karashtia. Avgad hozarticha mansa pitz karastia.